In the digital domain, with a DSP, you can do things to the signal to deal with room problems. However, it's not the same as truly going to the source of the problem. The source is that most loudspeakers, when you put them in a room, they don't sound great. And why is that? The loudspeaker itself might be great. It might be a very accurate and well-designed loudspeaker. But when you put it into your room, what you get is not just the sound of that loudspeaker. What you get is the sound of that loudspeaker and the way it interacts with the acoustics of your room. What we decided to do is to design a speaker that worked together harmonically with the acoustics of a room instead of fighting the acoustics. Room matching is a suite of acoustic and digital technologies that together enable our products to adapt to the acoustics of any room, basically. So rooms are tricky. With our speakers, they basically integrate seamlessly into pretty much any room.
So we are in our factory in Rotterdam. This is where we build all of the Dutch products.
What our customers really like about the 8C is that they sound truly good in their own living rooms. What they also like is that you can put the speakers very close to the wall. So even though the 8Cs are not particularly small per stand mount speaker, they are full range and they can be placed very close to the front wall. And that means they don't take up a lot of your living space. We've now brought all that into our new product, the 6C. The 6C is very similar to the 8C in the sense that we tried to keep everything that made the 8C great, and we added some new technologies to it as well. Besides that, it is about half the size and it is significantly less expensive as well. Instead of 2 8-inch woofers in the back, the 6C has one 8-inch woofer in the back. Instead of an 8-inch mid-woofer, we have a 6-inch mid-woofer, hence the name 6C. And above that, we find a 1-inch dome tweeter. In the mid-range, we are using a Cardioid. Kind of think of it like an acoustic spotlight. A spotlight you could aim at an area in the room, whereas conventional loudspeakers are more like a light bulb. They illuminate the entire room, and it can be quite unevenly illuminated. What we can do with the sound is we can focus it there where we want it to go and not aim it at the walls and the ceiling and other objects where it might only lead to annoying reflections and stuff like that. The Waveguide serves to control the directivity of the higher frequencies, and basically it turns it into an acoustic spotlight, similarly to how the Cardioid ensures that we have a directional mid-range. Inside there are 3 amplifiers, 1 for each driver. Also inside is our updated electronics platform and the DSP, and we call that Ascent.
So the Ascent platform from a high level is our take on trying to grow what has traditionally been offered by high-end manufacturers. To do that, we have designed new electronics, and we've integrated them with servers in the cloud, and we built a mobile app for them. We've designed it in a way that we can pack more functionality than just an amp in the loudspeaker. So Ascent encompasses all of the components of an active loudspeaker, right? So the amplifier, the DAC, the ADC, and then in our case, there's also a computer in there. That is, I would say, becoming the most interesting part of Ascent. So when we started out, it was just about how can we make this active loudspeaker that also has the necessary features for room matching. In order for us to deliver room matching, we needed a certain amount of compute in the product. But then it grew to something bigger, which is now the Ascent platform, which is cloud monitoring, the app and the embedded software. So being able to update the firmware and extending functionality with plugins. The philosophy behind Ascent from the get-go was to offer incremental value. Instead of developing a product, end of story, we wanted to be able to deliver updates to our customers, right? So we wanted to be able to improve the product after purchase, which is why it has the updates. And then, since a lot of development went into it, we can use it as a shared platform for all of our products. It's going to go into the 8, into the 6, into future products as well.
The 6C has some new features that the 8C doesn't, such as Bluetooth and Wi-Fi, which makes it easier for some people to fit it into their listening habits. But the 6C is also for those who want the sound of the 8C, but in a smaller package that better suits their listening environment.